All right, guys, good morning and welcome to your second day of online learning. I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of what's expected from each of you today and to give you guys a little rundown of what's expected from the work to be done. I'm going to start off with first off 7-8 math. In math class today, 8th graders, you're going to have an IXL to complete. Please complete that. While 7th graders, you guys are going to have a work day. There is these two links right here. They will bring into videos that looks like this. The first one is 11 minutes long, and the second one is only 2 minutes long. If you want to work on the practice on here, be my guest, and then just complete this worksheet that has only 9 questions. They'll be identifying which is the circle letter, which is going to be like in first case, the circle will be letter named B, so it's the one in the middle. The radius will be DBE, and the diameter would be CB. That'll be the first one here. You just go through them, naming them the same exact way. For 9-10, you guys have a worksheet to complete for me today. Please complete both these worksheets. It is in Kami, so you might need to make an account for it. It should be free for you guys. You should be able to make an account and edit the document on that platform. For chemistry, we are going to be having our note day. I'll be posting a link to the Hangout at 1:30. That'll be when I'm going to be hosting that lesson. If you can make it there, awesome. If not, I will be making a YouTube video much like how this one is for your daily videos. And I'll be posting it right under this link as well. There'll be a few questions I have at the end of that video. I want you guys to answer and turn in. It's going to be just 5 questions of what you guys thought of the lesson, what you guys learned from it, and a little bit of identification questions. And lastly, I want to talk about the 7-8 science class with the day 2 of the Momentum Lab. So for today, you guys will be working on the inelasticity of hits. That's when things start to not bounce anymore. So what you do is you're supposed to shift the elasticity bar right here. And we're going to change this number by sliding this to see if it's elastic compared to inelastic collisions and what happens. So the first thing you should do here is make sure you have your center of mass clicked and your momentum diagram clicked. So you have everything set up like it was yesterday. Also, if your chart looks like this, please hit the More Data button again so you have a chart that you can change the numbers. For the first experiment, what you're going to be doing is labeling everything beforehand. So you know your mass 1 is going to be labeled as 50 kilograms. So you can go under here and type in 0.50 kilograms. Again, we're not going to worry about position. We're going to go to velocity next. Our velocity for object 1, our mass 1, was going straight across, is going to be 1.0. The momentum of the last one is going to be 0.50. So that's how all of the stuff for mass 1. Mass 2, we are going to have what we see in for the green ball up here. So we have 1.50 as the mass. We have an initial velocity of 0 and a momentum of, as you see, 0. So the elasticity part here, we're going to be looking right up at this number right here. So we have a 100% elasticity. So you need to put 100%. Now the total inertia, if you use 0.50 plus 0, gives you 0.50 back. All we do that is just added this number and this number together to get the total. Then what we're going to do is, like it says here, we're going to start the collision. Just hit play and watch as they bounce off each other. Right when they bounce off each other, you can just pause it right there and collect your data, or you can leave it running. It really doesn't matter if you leave it running or you pause it. So let's read the questions. The mass of object 1, did it change? Nope. We're going to leave it at 0.50. Velocity, the velocity, it is a negative 0.50 now. Make sure you care about those negative signs. And then the momentum for the first one is negative 0.25. Let me delete some of those bars, stay on the same line. There we go. Now for the next one, this is mass of object 2. What's the green ball say? Well, green ball has a mass of 1.50. What's the velocity? Well, the velocity is now 0.50. And what's the last one for the momentum? The momentum for ball 2 is 0.75. Now, this we can use the highlighter function for this section. So let's say you are looking at the arrows change. Did the arrows change from before to after? Well, are they facing the same way? We can always reset to make sure that if they changed or not. So hit the reset button. The green arrow is pointing this way. It's pointing to the right. As I'm hitting play, they are going left. And this one was staying still, and it's now going to the right. So, did the momentum arrows change? We can just highlight that and say, yes, they did change. What's the total momentum still? Well, we have 0.75 minus 0.25, which will give us a total of 0.50 as our momentum. So remember what we did before on yesterday where we said that the total momentum is the final minus or plus initial is total. But in this case, the initial one here has a negative sign, so we just change that to a subtraction. So please don't forget that. For experiment 2, you're just going to go up to this bar here and just make it a number that's not 100%. So just make it whatever number you want. It could be like 31, 72, 60, whichever one you want, and just label it as you go. You do that 2 more times, making sure you are at any number between not 0 and not 100 for 2, so it can be anything in here. And for the last one, on experiment 3, you're going to make this elasticity 0%. Hopefully this helps you guys with what you're doing for your daily basis. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Have a great day and enjoy it.